They seemed nice.
You think they'd be nice to you? They'd find out what your daddy did?
Ella Purnell's return as Lucy MacLean in Fallout 2 sees the character reach a turning point after a scandalous drug trip. In an interview with Deadline about the most recent episode, The Demon in the Snow, Purnell discussed Lucy's unexpected descent into violence as a standout moment of the season. The episode features a drug-induced sequence that makes her go against her moral standards when it comes to using violence. This reveals a very dark but refreshing side of the character and is one of the actor's favorite moments of Fallout Season 2. Purnell explained this moment as her favorite because of how shocking it is to witness this type of behavior from someone like Lucy, who is usually so empathetic. While violence is a staple of the Fallout universe, her acting irrationally carries a lot more weight, because it is the opposite of what the audience has come to expect from her. She added that the change pushed her into new territory as an actor, giving her the chance to explore a darker, more aggressive person than she had in the past. Despite her initial uncertainty about how this would land, the result adds depth to Lucy's journey and could hint at a potential change in pace for the series overall. Lucy's violent turn was triggered by the Buffu steroid drip that saved her life after a near-death experience. However, the drug made her completely abandon her moral compass and caused her to essentially turn to murder in an almost cartoonish way, seemingly without a single care in the world. Purnell explained that the sequence was fun and that she enjoyed portraying a version of Lucy without fear. Her temporarily altered mindset also opened the door for some comedic moments as Lucy moves through the chaos, not caring about any consequences that she might face. Multiple Fallout remasters are also coming. Apparently, Bethesda will never say no to a remaster. That's not all the Fallout series has planned, though. According to the report, Fallout 3 is going to get the remastered treatment, similar to how Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered dropped last year. There are no details on whether it's a shadow drop or not, but given how much Bethesda loves to re-release its games, it's a sure bet. Fallout New Vegas is also gearing up for a remaster, which would be incredible news given that it's easily one of the best entries in series history. Obsidian is apparently working on multiple projects, though it's unclear if any of them are Fallout-centric. I can see them consulting on the New Vegas remaster now that they're all under one roof with Microsoft. There's also an Amazon Prime Fallout TV show countdown timer, which reportedly is not for a Fallout game, new or re-release. That's basically all the info we know on upcoming Fallout projects. I expect tons of leaks sometime this year, but Bethesda could also circumvent said leaks with a shadow drop. It worked out pretty well for Oblivion, and releasing a remaster of a beloved Fallout entry to keep the momentum going after the second season of the TV show ends is a great idea. A Sino-American war show could be Fallout's answer to Starship Troopers. A series about the Sino-American War could be Fallout's answer to the seminal sci-fi satire of Starship Troopers. Telling a story about a made-up future war involving monsters and mutants is the best vehicle to satirize warfare itself, because the audience doesn't come into it with any preconceived attachments to either side of the conflict. You can highlight the absurdity of war itself. When you're telling a war story about humans fighting humans, it can be tough to separate the satire from your emotional attachment to the people on screen. But if you throw a couple of Deathclaws in there, suddenly it becomes easier to separate from your own real-world feelings. A Fallout prequel, much like Starship Troopers, could use speculative sci-fi to poke fun at contemporary conflicts and propaganda.